Walking through the streets he calls home, Gamlet Zinkivsky, a Kharkiv street artist who's pondering nearly a year of war.
The idea is that there is such a hole in time into which all of the horror flows and disappears.
Gamlet signs his street name and that of his unit, the Kharkiv Volunteers Battalion. Wielding not weapons but a brush, the canvas for his art are the wounds left across his city by Russian cluster bombs.
I look at these cars on the asphalt and thought that they looked very much like flowers. And I made a series of flowers with different inscriptions. These are the kind of flowers we have now.
The scars from Russian strikes go beyond the Kharkiv pavement.
My next work I want to show is dedicated to my dream of quiet nights. Because during the period when I painted it, I fell asleep during shelling, woke up at night from shelling, and the morning usually started with shelling.
Several nations where he'd previously worked offered Gamlet refugee status to escape the war, but the artist refused to leave Ukraine entirely. He returned to Kharkiv in May to turn his home into an open-air gallery in tribute to its resistance against the Russian onslaught.
They hoped that the people of Kharkiv will greet them with flowers. They greeted them, but not with flowers, with Molotov cocktails.
Back at his studio, Gamlet shows us some of the wreckage of war he's transformed into art. It's to go to charity auction, the proceeds towards the €89,000 cost of an armoured vehicle for the Ukrainian military. For Gamlet, his work is a release.
And for me, it's like, a lot of hours of meditation every day.
Gamlet has two aims for the future: funding a local rehabilitation centre and hospital for the troops, and naturally,
for sure, to paint street art in Crimea this summer.
For as long as Russia is determined to hold on to occupied Ukrainian territory, artists like Gamlet will continue to use the pen in service of the sword.